Andre Lowen. Dre Kirkpatrick is an American football cornerback for the Cincinnati Bengals of the National Football League. He was drafted by the Bengals in the first round of the 2012 NFL Draft. He played college football at Alabama. Kirkpatrick was rated as one of the top high school defensive backs in the country. High school career. Kirkpatrick attended Gadsden City High School, where he played for the Gadsden City Titans high school football team. He was a teammate of fellow Crimson Tide players Gerald Harris and Kendall Kelly. He completed his senior football season in the fall of 2008. Kirkpatrick participated in the 2009 U.S. Army All-American Bowl and the 2008 Alabama-Mississippi All-Star Football Classic, where he was recorded at 6 feet 2 in and 180 pounds. Kirkpatrick played his final 3 high school seasons at Gadsden City and finished his career with 193 tackles, 17 interceptions, 3 returned for a touchdown, 36 pass breakups, 2 sacks, 1 punt return touchdown, 1 kick return touchdown and 1 receiving touchdown. After completion of his senior season, he was awarded as the ASWA 6A Back of the Year as well as a first-team All-State defensive back for the second consecutive year. Entering February 2009, Dre Kirkpatrick was one of the most highly rated and sought-after high school football recruits in the country, having been awarded a 5-star rating by national recruiting outlets Rivals.com and Scout.com. On February 7, 2009, Kirkpatrick ended months of recruiting, committing to the Alabama Crimson Tide on National Signing Day, as he announced his decision live on ESPNU. College career. Professional career. 2012 NFL Draft. Kirkpatrick was selected 17th overall in the first round of the 2012 NFL Draft by the Cincinnati Bengals. On May 18, 2012, he signed a 4-year $8.6 million contract with the Bengals, which includes a $4.7 million signing bonus. Cincinnati Bengals 2012 worked his way back from preseason knee injury to make debut in Game 8, NOV, 4 vs. Denver, but a concussion suffered in Game 12 at San Diego, combined with recurrence of knee injury, sidelined him for remainder of season. Played in 5 games, with 2 tackles on defense and 2 on special teams. Saw first defensive action of his career late in game on NOV 11 vs. NY Giants, replacing injured CB Adam Jones. Saw his first extensive action on defense on NOV 18 at Kansas City, logging 2 tackles. 2013 played in 14 games, with starts at LCB in games 14 to 16 and wildcard playoff, in place of injured Terrence Newman. Had 30 tackles on defense and 4 on special teams. Tied for team lead with 3 INTs, 1 sack and 5 passes defensed. Inactive for games 3 to 4 due to hamstring injury. 2 tackles on defense. October 20 at Detroit, seeing increased action after injury to CB Leon Hall. 2 tackles. NOV 17 vs. Cleveland, including his first career sack, 1-yarder of Jason Campbell. Won a 50-50 ball from Pro Bowl Antonio Gates at Bengals 25 in the third quarter on deck. 1 at San Diego, and Bengals responded with TD drive to take lead for good at 14-7. Led secondary with 5 tackles on deck. 8 vs. Indianapolis. First career start on deck. 15 at Pittsburgh, subbing for injured Terrence Newman, and logged 4 tackles. Started deck. 22 vs. Minnesota and had 2 tackles and a pass defensed. Started deck. 29 vs. Baltimore and had career-high 9 tackles with 2 INTs. The second returned 21 yards for TD in fourth quarter. 2 tackles in wildcard playoff on the 1st of May. 14 vs. San Diego. 2014 has played in games 1 to 13 and has 10 tackles on defense, 3 passes defensed and 7 special teams tackles. On Sept. 14 versus Atlanta, downed a punt at the 4-yard line and teamed with LS Clark Harris to down another at the 1. Had a pass defense and 2 special teams tackles on October 26 versus Baltimore. Had 2 special teams tackles on NOV 2 versus Jacksonville and teamed with W.R. James Wright to down a Kevin Huber punt at the 6-yard line. Had 3 tackles on defense and 1 on special teams NOV 6 versus Cleveland, and teamed with James Wright to down a punt at the 3-yard line. On NOV 16 at New Orleans, the first of his 2 passes defense broke up a play to W.R. Marquez Colston in end zone. The first play of a Bengals goal line stand. On deck 14 at Cleveland, he recorded his first start of the season and recorded his first int of the season from Johnny Manziel and defended a pass. On December 22, he intercepted Peyton Manning 2 times. One was returned for a touchdown earlier in the game. The second was the game-ending interception in the final minutes of the 4th quarter.